Tyagiji, the backbone of PACE, all respected faculty members of PACE sitting over here, distinguished guests and dear students. It's really an honor for me to be present over here for the felicitation of all the successful students of PACE, especially those who had gone for it, made their way to the IITs, and those who are top rankers of Maharashtra state. At the outset, I take this opportunity to congratulate all of the successful students, also their proud parents, their proud teachers, and from the bottom of my heart, I express all my best wishes. I give all my best wishes for their future endeavors and future success in their life. A special thank you and special kudos for Tyagi, because he owes that. Friends, as told by Mr. Tyagi, yes, it's a story 3-4 years back. He came to me and he told me his vision, that what he wanted to do in education. And as a government, he actually expected some of the policy making or some of the things which he really wanted from me to help the PACE to come up. And I saw the spark in him. I saw the passion for the education. And I helped him. And the results are up. Every year, they were increasing. The numbers, he was expanding. The number of the successful students were increasing. And the students going for IITs were increasing. And so that is the output, that is the outcome which he has shown. Friends, here I think basically we are here to celebrate also and to also tell something in education. As a Minister for Higher Education, basically what I have seen, what I have observed, what I have learned being Minister for this department for since 3-4 years. How we analyze the success of PACE also, or how we analyze your success. Basically, all the stakeholders, the students, the major one, the teachers, even the parents, the management, the government, these are all stakeholders of the education system. And so, if we analyze exactly what exactly each of the stakeholders has put in the efforts, I think the major shares always those who have, as you people are outstanding. So, to whom you owe the credit, to whom you actually, who is the major shareholder of your success? Naturally, from my perspective, the teachers who had made you or who had actually molded you, who had made you think differently, who had made you make efforts in a proper direction, who had shown you the proper direction. So today, naturally, I think I should, the teachers sitting over here also, and those who might not be here also, because he is catering to, like, he has expanded his education empire, I mean to say, in the, not only in the state but in country as well, out of country as well. And so the teachers plays major important role. एक कबीर का दोहा मैं सुनाना चाहता हूँ यहाँ पर, who says, गुरु गोविंद दोनों खड़े काके लागू पाए, बलिहरि गुरु आपनो गोविंद दियो बताए. इसका मतलब है, कबीर says that teacher and Lord are both there, whom to be adored. But teacher, you are great. You told us that God is greater. And so, teacher is always who inspires us, who shows us the way of life, who makes us think, and basically who molds us. To the teachers sitting over here, I want to mention one more thing, that right now whatever we are reading in the newspaper, watching in the TVs, basically in our country, yes, in academics we are doing quite well. Even the results, average results of our state, even the board of our school boards are also quite good as compared to the last couple of years. But really speaking, we want to have good human beings in the future. So to mold us as a good human being, to give us proper life values also has importance and relevance to be a good citizen. And so teachers also, while seeing to the performance of the students, not exactly in academics one should see, but also the student should grow up as a proper human being, also needs to be taken care of. The parents sitting over here, one more important stakeholder. You all are very proud, and I really am happy to share this moment of pride and happiness with you. I know last year you might have taken a lot of efforts for caring, for mentoring, and being as if you are appearing for the student to the exam. And so you parents basically should keep all the same spirit in the coming years also, to see their children going to the logical end of their life. Students, basically, you people are the real beneficiaries. Means the success, if you analyze, you have made this day happen. You have toiled, you have burned the night lamps, you have exactly taken the efforts, the hard work, and so only this success is seen. Without your efforts, even if the teachers would have taught, even if the management would have kept a proper vision, even if the government have made a proper policies, but it's up to you. You have put in the efforts, and so only this day has happened. This day has come over here to see you being successful. My small message is that it's always one gets success if we really do what we like, what we are passionate of, whichever side you want to go. Now basically you people have selected science because most of them are selected for IITs. But listen always that what exactly you want to do, what is your liking, what is your passion of. That I think is a major factor which contributes to the success of the life. I think you should always, you must have been asking questions to the teachers of the PACE Academy. But this attitude should continue. Even when you might have gone to the you might have been selected in the IITs or might be going to some other streams, but you should always get whatever is being taught. It should be clear, clear. You should understand it very properly. You should get the fundas clear, and you should not put more efforts in memory. You should not depend on memory. Basically, you should get the fundas clear, get the thing understood properly. That should be the main way of learning. So ask as many as questions you have in your mind. Analyze things. Ask questions to yourself. What can be done? What other options is there to solve this problem? And so, what exactly? Now, I want to mention over here that seeing to the number of young population of our country, I will just mention over here the figure in between 15 to 35, that is the working age population. It's more than 55 to 60%. So our country in the world is known as a young country. The maximum population is a young population, and so our dream of all the citizens of our country is to make India a powerful country. And so how we can do it? Basically, you people, you are all the future of our country, and the buzzword in the near future will be innovation. So innovation comes from what I just mentioned. You should always be inquisitive. You should always be experimenting. You should always ask questions. And innovation will make really the future happen in the way we perceive future. So all my best wishes for all the successful students sitting over here. My special, the teachers sitting over here, I think they should also ensure that the coming team, the coming batches, the same zeal, the same dedication of the teachers, those who had really made this day happen, made this success happen, should continue. All the necessary support from government, whatever is required in making policy, in giving autonomy. A lot of new policies, I think you might be knowing, the right to education has been given to the students. So this will ensure that the government policies fall in line with the way we want to build the future by way of our students. Lot more can be talked about, but I think you people are those who had been admitted in the IITs. Just for your sake, I want to share the vision which the late Prime Minister Mr. Jawaharlal Nehru had seen when he established IITs. What he said in 1945, and that is written in India, in this Discovery of India. He says, to bring freedom and opportunity to the common man, to the peasants and the workers of India, to fight and end poverty and ignorance and diseases, to build up a prosperous, democratic and progressive nation, and to create social, economic and political institutions which will ensure justice and fullness of life to every man and woman. IITs were created to realize these goals. So this is the vision which the late Prime Minister has seen while establishing this elite institute, which are known as Harvard of our India. And you people are lucky to go in and study in these elite institutes. So all my best wishes. Help to help you grow up. Also, you should see that you should always be a good human being. I mean to say, you should have all the good attitudes, means, about the honesty, about sacrifice, about helping nature and all. So you be a good human being, that I wish from you.